Welcome back to BitmonkeyTV, episode number 19.
19.
Yeah, thanks for bearing with us.
Oh, man.
We sorted everything out.
Yeah.
Just the setting.
Well,
we're going to be Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah, we're going to be deleting that last recording, so just an update.
Yeah, I think I already did it.
Some technical difficulties we had to work through.
So if you hear anything else, let us know, but we did record quite a few on our end just to make sure. We were able to recreate it instantly, so we did test both mics, so I think we're good to go.
I think so.
Welcome. My name is Marcelo.
And I'm Scott.
And this is Non-Fungible Token Fridays here on BitmonkeyTV. So
we're just going to talk about NFTs.
We're going to kick it off. We're going to get straight to it. So Scott, which one would you like to start with?
Let's start
today?
there.
Start here?
So we're going to kind of round up some news, talk about projects that are popping up recently or have made headlines, things that interest us, some things that are maybe not so interesting, but they're notable because, I don't know, they have some kind of interest, I guess. But anyways, the first thing we're going to talk about.
Well, I went back because you were really talking to the camera. So.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm going to be talking to the camera anyways. Look at
down.
This is sick.
Dude, this is dope.
Now we have full
What do you guys think about this new layout? We'd love your input.
Yeah.
But let Scott talk here because he really wanted to bring this with this. I mean, this is an interesting project. This is beautiful right here. And inform me a little bit more. Educate me more on it because I didn't look into this one personally.
Well, so this project, artblocks.io. Artblocks is, I forget we're in there.
Yeah, we're up there in a little bit, yeah.
So Artblocks, actually, before you go to that, I think you have their main page pulled up also, right? No, I mean, instead of the
It's
Fidenza.
gonna cut off here.
That's fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to their main page.
Oh, the main Artbox page.
Mm-hmm.
Is this it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. You can go to learn. Just so we have that open.
Mm-hmm.
So Artblocks is a generative project. What's really interesting is you don't really kind of know what you're going to get once you mint it, especially with one of their popular project, the Squiggles, and then with Fidenza, who are completely different projects, but they're under the Artblocks platform or projects. I mean, they're all
so under the Artblocks collection,
right?
Or contract ID,
yeah,
right? Okay.
So
I wonder, are there different contract addresses for Artblocks, or is it all under one?
I'm not sure.
I guess it's all under one.
Yeah, but these pieces of art are stored on the blockchain and they're randomly generated, and they kind of have their own experience. We can probably open up one on OpenSea maybe here to show you guys. Kind of they move and have their own life. They're unique in their own way. But Fidenza, actually, we'll just open up the Fidenza one. One of those pieces just recently sold. I think it was for 50 Ethereum. Fidenza number 77. And Fidenza, unlike the Squiggles, it's randomly generated, and it generates, I think, the color palettes and sort of the shapes of each of those kind of elongated blocks. Each one's unique. Each one has its own kind of identity.
It kind of reminds me of karate belts or jiu-jitsu belts. I know it's not exact, but it's almost looks like a whole bunch of different styles of belts.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You know what I mean?
There's a black and white one that I really like.
So we're going to read off this description. Fidenza is by far the most versatile algorithm to date. Although the program stays focused on structured curves and blocks, the varieties of scale, organization, texture, and color usage it can employ create a wide array of generative possibilities.
Yeah. So it's really cool. I think that, like I said, the black and white one really piqued my interest, but I'm sure if we go to entire gallery, I think it opens on.
Oh, you want to go to OpenSea or entire?
No, I think that's fine. Whatever's kind of loads the easiest.
Yeah,
we'll see how OpenSea is doing. There you go. Sweet.
Look at these.
Nice. So so you can kind of get a better idea of how really unique they are, and how the color palettes can speak to you or speak to a different collector. That one is sick. This one right here.
I'm curious on the last sold. The last highest sold.
Yeah. Oh, so their floor
50. Jesus.
Yeah. Go to their floor. Apparently, as of a few,
look at
17 hours ish ago, when I last checked, the floor was at 12 Ethereum on one of these guys.
All right, I gotta take a little detour and figure out which one is
this
777.
It wouldn't be a show without the numbers.
Oh, look at this.
Here we go. What is it?
I do like that color palette. It's probably gonna take a minute to load.
Yeah.
So I don't know enough about all that.
What did it last sell for?
2.4 a month ago.
Yeah. But apparently, I mean, some of them are having a run.
Wow.
That's cool.
I like that palette too.
Yeah. I like
We kind of use some of that green
over
too.
there.
That dark green. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
But-
which one do you want me to switch?
so
Sorry, I had to.
no, it's fine.
I was curious.
Let's look up Squiggles. Actually,
Very
I want to pull
curious.
those guys up because it's a whole different experience. Kind of with that. It has more of a 3D feel and the colors fluctuate. Like it's a moving pattern.
Hold on. Let's switch it over. I need to do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna switch it over to live, so you take over.
Cool. Well, while he's switching over to that, let's see. So the Squiggles, the art block Squiggles floor, was recently greater than 3 Ethereum.
It's called Squiggles.
Squiggles, yep.
Like this.
No. I think you can just, you know how you went there from the art blocks page?
Mm-hmm.
You can do the same thing.
Oh,
Squiggles.
through the art blocks website.
Yeah, so go here, all projects. Squiggles. Actually, it's probably just a curated. There you go, Chromie Squiggles. Boom.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta let me know. I thought you wanted a
actually read
whole
that too. We
new
can do the
everything.
description and then open the.
All right.
OpenSea.
Yeah, we're coming back
There we go.
to it.
Let's go. So you can see the Squiggles.
We're gonna check out number 38 next. Gary, thanks for the.
All right,
the
we'll
tip.
check it out.
Let's see. All right. Is this it?
Yeah. So open them. Click on one of them.
Let me see which one catches my eye first. Let's go to the 7th page. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah, that one's sick. Does it just take
No,
a
I
second?
just need a mouse pad.
Okay.
Stupid
So do the
table
I think
here.
live script.
Interesting. Look at that. It's like a slinky. I used to
I
flip
swear
those
some of them-
downstairs so much.
I swear some of them move.
That's pretty
maybe
sweet.
Maybe I'm
That's interesting.
wrong, but I'm pretty sure that there's. Oh, it's changing colors. I think yeah.
That's pretty rad.
So that's how this one works. Because it went from red, right? It was something else, unless I'm tripping.
No, it was. It was orange, top right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if it changes every time you open it or if it like kind of fades.
that's weird.
But
Did we click on another one by mistake?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
look,
okay.
yeah.
All right. You had to.
So look, I mean,
So
in that,
we're gonna
it
go to
captured our
38.
attention, just trying to figure out, you know, what we're looking
Is
at
this
here.
the one, Gary? This is pretty sweet. Little squiggle. I don't know if he meant this one. Maybe he meant because we were talking about that earlier.
But anyways,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
really cool, you know, what they've been doing, the community they've generated. It's just really interesting, you know, these art blocks, although, you know, they seem simple, are really like cool pieces of art. Just they capture your attention just like that. We're like, wait, did that just change?
I know, right? That was pretty sweet. I wondered, did the squiggles change? too?
Yeah. All right. So the next project that I kind of wanted to talk about was, I think I actually.
Oh, that's right. Let me go view this on OpenSea.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, to see it differently?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. We're still full screen. I'm going to bring up this other project while you're
Nope.
doing that.
Give me OpenSea, guys. Come on. I still like this one. I keep going right back to it. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What would you like me to pull up next?
We'll go to the
We're staying
thank
on
you
art
next.
blocks?
No, we'll go to thank you next.
Okay.
There we go.
Sweet.
All right, so Thank You X is a digital artist, crypto artist. He's done collabs with Jay and Silva, one of our boys, Mr. Silva. Actually, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Silva's first NFT project. Was his collab with him, and then his second they did. The first one was based on New York, and then the second one was based in Miami. It was really cool artwork. If you haven't checked it out, Thank You X, Jay and Silva collab. Check that out. But what I wanted to talk about here, which is really cool news, they actually had a really funny Twitter thread going yesterday where, let me see if I can find it, the original tweet, where Thank You X was making an announcement. He said, announcement, I'm making an announcement that tomorrow I'm making an announcement, hashtag announcement. And everyone kind of ran with it and said, I'm announcing that I'm excited for your announcing. Everyone was like, I'd like to announce that he has an announcement about making an announcement about the announcement. Like, everyone kind of ran with it. It was really funny to kind of see on Twitter. But anyways, this project where Hans Zimmer reached out to Thank You X about a collab. And if you're not sure or who Hans Zimmer is, he's a let me make sure I get this right. German film score composer. He's known for Lion King, I think Batman, Gladiator, Pirates of the Caribbean, Interstellar, Blade Runner. He's got quite the repertoire.
Mm-hmm. He's
Oh,
also scored more
perfect.
than 200 projects across all mediums, which combined have grossed more than $28 billion at the worldwide box office. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's a legend. So it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
I'm not
really,
gonna read that whole thing, but
Yeah,
I zoomed it up enough. But that's interesting. This is a very good resume.
Yeah. So they're coming out with a project, The Sound of Color, where they have 3 unique NFTs sold separately, which tell the story of an
He
artistic
did the
journey.
SpongeBob movie. SpongeBob on the Run.
I love that out of all of those. That's the one that gets this guy's interest.
Oh,
It's
I
amazing.
wanna on this Twitch stream, like when we're doing BRBs and like coming back, I want to do the 10 minutes later when we go off on these tangents. You know what I'm talking about?
Got it.
Tangent number 1 of episode number 19.
Each piece of those NFTs between Thank You NX and Hans Zimmer are
Sweet.
collaborations where the audio components and the animations, they kind of move together.
Shall we play this for the audience? It's
Hell
3
yeah.
minutes.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna go full screen on this for you guys.
Philips is excited to be offering
let
a
me
collaborative
pause.
series
That's
of NFTs from Thank You.
That's right.
Yeah, give us 1 sec.
Just 1 second. Thank you.
Pause.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
Cool. Boom,
Got it.
boom, boom.
UX and Hans Zimmer.
There you
And
go.
as you might be able to tell, I am sitting here in Hans Zimmer's studio right now. What began as sort of a lofty idea on Ryan's part turned into a true artistic collaboration, with Hans contributing to the visuals and the sound of Ryan's actual physical paintbrush being incorporated into Hans's score. This series of 3 unique NFTs tell the story of an artistic journey and its evolution over time. Just like Hans and Ryan had to navigate the twists and turns and challenges on their pathway to success, these works' stunning visuals and the compelling score give life to this journey.
I was offered several collaborations to do NFTs with great musicians, and I love all their music. I just didn't make sense because I actually paint to Hans's music. I told my team, I said, I think the only music collaboration I'd ever do is Hans Zimmer, and that will never happen. So I'm never going to do music collaboration.
Well, it just so happens we have a few friends in common. It was something I wanted to do for the longest time, and I really liked your work. The thing that has always interested me is it's not strictly the moving image that tells a normal story like in a movie, but it's like rather than things going this way, I wanted it to go this way. I want you to flow into the story.
Which exactly what the art is doing in this is taking you to it.
I've done moving images telling a story in a very precise way for a very long time, and I kept wanting to do something which was much closer to music, which is telling something in an abstract way.
Well, you're like me in the sense that we both tell stories without words.
Absolutely. One of the things which was important to me was there would be music that you had created, that there would be sounds of paint on canvas.
I think that each of our elements elevates the other to the next level that we couldn't do by ourselves.
What we have managed to do is we have managed to give you a new experience, something that you can't really sort of get out of words or out of a movie or out of a painting by itself, and make you feel something and see something that you haven't ever had the opportunity to do before.
That's the idea, is make you feel something.
It's sort of an emotional experience for me to do this. So it's not I'm so excited to present this. It's I'm excited to see what the feedback is that I'm getting back, because ultimately I'm trying to make it a dialogue between us and them. We live in strange times. The only thing that can save us now is art and science somehow seems to have been feeding off art for a long time.
And one of the first things that he said when we met is art will be the thing that saves us.
I really believe that.
I remember writing that. I had a little book and I just wrote, art will be the thing that save us, Hans Zimmer. Okay.
These works will be on offer in an online-only sale on Philips.com, and we are excited to continue our journey into the realm of NFTs with a project that's so exciting.
I hope it resonates. That's all I want. I just want it to resonate.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Dude. If that doesn't get
really
you hyped.
liked a lot of his approach.
Yeah. You can tell his thought, going into that is
Wow.
very deep.
it's very thoughtful, right? It's not just hopping on the scene to create a project. It's actually just wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And you can tell how much Ryan actually, like, thank you, X, you know, he respects him. By the way, he's just kind of, you can see.
Wait, was this the guy in the video, though?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
When he's
Just had
talking
longer
and
hair.
speaking, you know, he's kind of just like, yeah. At one point he goes, I feel like you can't say it much better than how Hans said it. So that's a really
cool.
really
Shout
cool
out.
project.
When July 20th to the 23rd. Cool. 4 more days.
Yeah. Really cool stuff.
All right. Let's move on to the next.
Yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about was Eva.
Eva.
I think it's Eva.
Ava.
However you want to say
I
it.
think we might be in the same scenario. Hold on. We gotta do something here. We might be having a pan-Pam dilemma.
What's a Pam Pam?
Pan?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I think it's Pam.
Oh, Ava. Right.
Yeah. Step Brothers. Shout out Will Ferrell. And
This guy-
I'm
this
blanking
guy-
on his other
You know what
name
that
right
was? Squirrel.
now. Yep.
All right. Eva.
Yo, Dream.
Eva.
Greek.
Hey, Greek. What up?
How you guys doing today? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, and before we actually touch on this, he gave me a link. Let me just, Dream has always been a day one here, and I want to bring up this project /38. It looked interesting.
sure.
I was bringing it up when you were doing your thing. And all right.
I'll just dive into this while you pull that up.
I really liked how it has the word of, you'll see.
We Gucci Mane?
The Gucci Mane. Where did Gucci Mane come out of this?
Oh, it's a different. Oh, I see.
It's called
Got
Bite.
it.
I liked how it had bite like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Bite
You know,
beats.
monkey
Let's
bites,
peep
bite
it. Let's
beats.
check out what this is. This is about. Interesting.
Ad libbing. Maybe it has music? Click the live. Is that what
Yeah, I'm just trying to see one that
piques your interest?
exactly. I think I'm gonna go with this green one here. You know what? Nah, we're going with 7.
Nice.
That's
Is it
pretty
doing
sweet.
something?
I'm sure it's going to. Maybe.
Art blocks doing work.
Let's see.
Oh, somebody. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That sounds like our last stream.
Wow. Ooh. No, thanks for showing us. I'm gonna dig
I
into
think
that
we're
one.
gonna
That
pick
was
a
an
different
interesting
one.
one. So
Yeah.
artblocks / not generator 38.
That was incredible. If you like hearing white
If
noise.
anybody's curious who's watching this, I just realized that shit. I
Gary is
wasn't
just
showing the
trolling
window.
us.
Sorry about that.
Showing what?
I wasn't showing the damn screen.
Oh, you weren't even showing that the whole time.
No, because I did the Step Brothers thing.
This
I switched
guy-
the scene. Sorry about
I
that.
swear, one of these times I'm literally just taking controls.
You know, we're getting better and better,
technical
but this is the beauty of just, we're working on a whole new interface today, too.
All right. So, nice, Gary. Thank you
So
for that.
let's go
troll.
back to it. We're gonna
Appreciate it.
pull up number 7 for everybody watching.
Wait,
This
we're
is,
gonna do this again.
they didn't see it.
Oh Jesus, you could hear it.
That's true. We're just gonna show it real quick, and then we're gonna switch over to Ava. That's what you see. Cool. So let's switch it over.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna put us.
No,
through that.
I've already wasted enough time. Sorry about that. Appreciate
it's all good.
appreciate the patience.
You gotta you gotta cater to the audience, even if Gary's trolling us. All right.
It's
let's
warranted
go.
if he's trolling us. It's warranted.
So, Eva, I can't even remember how I heard about them. And at first I was like, oh, okay, cool, another project, but it's 3D. I think the mint it's 0.1 ETH each. Yeah, you have there. The character is gonna be revealed. I thought it was interesting, but it didn't really capture my attention that much. I started jumped into the Discord, started kind of seeing what people were talking about. Started to grow on me because they had a Twitch live stream. You can actually scroll down to show the characters.
Yeah, I'm
first.
going slow. I'm going slow for everybody.
There's a video actually, or go down a little bit. Here we go. So once I kind of looked into it a little bit
game
more,
avatars. So that doesn't necessarily mean game.
it doesn't
avatars.
necessarily mean profile picture avatars, which is amazing. So I scrolled down and I saw this, and I'm like, that's actually pretty interesting. They've seems like they've got at least a somewhat working prototype for their metaverse, and it's much more high definition, better graphics or whatever than anything I've seen so far. With NFTs.
I see EVGA. You know what's interesting?
What?
It just reminds me of EVGA, but it's EVGA.
Yeah, avaverse.com.
You know what I mean? Like
There you
the
go.
text is almost the
Actually,
same.
yeah, we should. Well, we'll be sharing all these websites. Everything that we talk about on the show, it'll be on our YouTube once we reshare this, I guess. But yeah, Avavers.com. We should probably be sharing the website.
So apparently this one's going to be built on top of the Steam engine.
So yeah,
what I'm
one
reading?
thing that's really cool about it too is like, you know, everyone, I've seen a lot of promises about games and whatnot, but these guys are actually going to be on Steam. They're going to be on Steam Marketplace. Now the actual assets exist on Ethereum blockchain. They're there forever, but I think what they're going to do is sort of a collaboration with Steam where they launch there. I'm not familiar with any other games.
They're probably using one of the engines that they use.
Yeah.
There, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but Steam is the platform.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's. I don't think
Steam is the platform, but
the
if I'm not
engine.
mistaken, there's different engines
Yeah.
depending on the game.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
But
It's
Steam-
been a while. I've been out of the game. For
No,
a
no, no.
while when it
Steam
comes
is
to gaming.
like the main PC platform right now. I mean, not the main, but like you can go there and find a lot of OG games like Counter-Strike and stuff like that. A ton of like games, like thousands. But
So-
it's interesting that they're going
But
to be
their
launching
team,
there.
are they like an anonymous team?
We'll get there. We'll
Okay.
get there. I know. You're
I'm just looking
dissecting all
down.
of this.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's go one thing
I
at a
don't like
time.
anonymous teams.
Oh my God, this guy already poo-pooing this.
I'm not poo-pooing.
I
this
swear.
This
let
looks
me,
pretty sweet.
Let me talk, then you can react before you start poo-pooing.
No, we got to drop a poop emoji on your screen.
All right. Anyways,
Once we get that videographer.
so it's a multiplayer social
I gotta
platform.
go to the chat, see what everyone's saying here.
This guy.
Yeah, Steam is more like a marketplace, right?
Yeah,
Steam
that's
gives you
what I'm saying.
access to games, right?
Yeah.
There's different engines within it,
Yeah, exactly.
depending on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I said no NFT. Greek. He's like, Evaverse, thanks a lot. Now I'm buying in again. I
Yeah.
said no NFT purchases today.
Amazing.
Man,
Dude,
I
it
feel
looks
that.
pretty
I feel
cool
that.
though. I like seeing that it's going to be on Steam, and then it's going to be like where players can create their own servers, meet other collectors, and show off their OpenSea NFTs. So it's going to be a sandbox type thing.
Yeah,
Which
that's interesting.
It's going to open up a lot of creativity, I think. With this.
Exactly. I wonder if they're going to get into what CryptoVoxels does with the
Yeah.
parcels and the land. But I kind of hope they don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Make it more like an MMO, like WoW back in the day, where it's like, I know in a way WoW's centralized.
Have you
right?
played?
But-
Have you played?
well,
What's
not
it
in
called?
a way. It's definitely centralized.
Have you played Minecraft recently?
No.
So at all? So like they have different servers. So essentially you can make like, so it's a sandbox game. So there are like MMO Minecraft. There's like Rust servers that are like Minecraft servers that are like Rust. So they can create these different types of games within the platform. So people, the fact that you can create your own servers leads me to believe that that's going to be a similar thing.
Yeah. Sounds like it. That's
so
pretty sweet.
It has a lot of potential. At 0.1 ETH, a mint, to me, it seems a bit on the heavier side. You know, a lot of the projects these days are releasing, under that. But
Yeah, but in their defense, right? Sorry
it's
to
going
cut
to take
you
a lot
off.
to develop this.
It's not cheap to develop something like they're portraying that they're gonna build.
Exactly. So yeah, this definitely caught my eye. And to go back to what you said about their team being anonymous, that's also something I don't really like.
Yeah.
I mean, you could speak more on why you don't like that, but
It's I get it. There's a lot of figures and faces who have stayed anonymous for a long time, but what do you have to hide, right? As people leading projects, that's one thing I'd love to see more of. It's not only more roadmaps, right? But who's the face, right? Are you guys holding yourselves accountable, or are you just waiting for something to go wrong and disappear? You know what I mean? Like, that's my only concern when people, the team members, have these pseudo names and they just don't want to be known. At the end of the day, you can always find out anybody's identity, but that's just always a concern of mine. That's all.
yeah, no, that's a fair concern.
And see, maybe they're going to shift. Maybe they're going to make announcements, right?
Oh yeah,
That could be possible, especially if they're building on top of Steam. You can't hide your identity forever.
yeah,
right?
no.
Anybody can reverse engineer.
They're even active in their Discord, though. I mean, even though you can still hide behind a Discord handle, the team seems to be pretty engaged in the community from what I've seen. So
Cool.
Yeah,
We moving on?
yeah. Let's
All
do
right.
it. That's
So
Eva.
next one is
Goblin Goons.
Goons. So Scott showed me this one, and I'm like,
They minted right before we kind of came on air.
So I'm gonna let Scott take charge because I'm gonna take a little break, a little intermission.
Okay.
But he told me he's been keeping an eye on the Discord, right? He'll hop in and I'd love you to share the experience and the mayhem of earlier.
I mean, I'm not
project, and then
super
you can
active
control this.
in this. I'll do my best. Anyways, I don't know where that guy's going. There you go. So the Goblins, there was 8,500. Let me scroll down a little bit. There was 8,500 of them at 0.03 ETH. I'm not going to talk long on this project because I don't ultimately know all that much about it. I did watch a Discord during their launch and stuff. I've briefly gone over everything. But one thing that I thought was really, really cool is, let me make sure that we've got this pulled up. The Pit of Everlasting Fire. If you guys can't read that, the website, let's see, their website is goblingoons.com. And you can kind of read along if you can't see that. But essentially they have a burn mechanism with their goblins where, let's say you had, the formula is n-1. So let's say n represents the number of goblins you have. So you have 5 goblins, you burn them, you're left with 4, and they come out in this form of ghost goblins. I believe they've got a picture down here somewhere. I don't see it, but anyways, it's a ghost in the shape of these goblins that they've got here. Really interesting way to reduce the amount of goblins they have, increase scarcity. It's a cool idea, and let's say you get some goblins that you don't really like, it's a chance to re-roll for higher rarity, different traits, things like that. So I think that's really interesting. Another thing that I found interesting about it is the DAO governance. So you go up a little bit, right there. I didn't participate in the drop, so I'm not sure exactly how the gold coins work out, but what it looks like is each, in addition to the rarity and the type of goblin that you get, everything that's set within the image itself, it has a value of gold coins that come with it.
I like gold.
Exactly. From 1 to 3, it's standard goblin stuff, collecting gold coins. But you can get 1 to 3 gold coins with each token. They're attached to that. So it leads me to believe that those are going to be attached to it and be also another factor into which ones are more valuable than others because you have more governance. So the more gold coins you own, the more that you, I think it's something with their community wallet. Right. The gold coin serve as a decentralized governance token. Each coin equals 1 vote. Includes development suggestions and the use of the community wallet. So kind of vague for now what the community wallet and all that's going to do, but still generally, I mean, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I kind of wanted to talk about was their drop. I think they were delayed by a bit. They rewrote the contract, which we're
going full screen.
Oh yeah, here we go. They had initially had a certain contract. I didn't participate in it. I just kind of watched as it went along, and they had a certain contract that you were supposed to go to in order to mint them or something like that, whatever you're supposed to do. And apparently there was an issue with it before launch, so they revised it and launched it again, and a lot of people were sort of sketched out.
Wait, they revised the existing ID or created a whole new contract address?
Let me go to it. Here, I will show you.
With a whole new token ID.
I believe it's a whole other address. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Oh, go for it.
Wait, where is it? There we go. They updated the contract 10 minutes before minting, which is it doesn't look that good, but who's to tell? I guess, time will tell.
It could be,
maybe it was something they really need to fix,
Too soon to speak. One little note that I want to drop on all this, right? What we're witnessing is, another Avatar project, right? With a lot of similar economics and I don't want to say copycats, but it's just reminded me, we were having a conversation off air and it reminded me of 2017, all these ICOs, how many of those actually made it through and survived. So when everybody's watching this video, doing their research, I can't stress it enough. Only buy what you're willing to lose. Do your research and just be mindful that a lot of these projects aren't always going to be around. So that's why I always ask these questions the way I do, and it's not to neg on the projects. Like I anybody in the space contributes to everybody in the space. So I'm grateful for everybody, but I'm just worried for our peers, and not only our peers, just everybody else in the ecosystem who maybe doesn't have that fundamental knowledge. to kind of take a step back and look at certain variables in a project before they invest.
Yeah.
But hey, by all means, like we were just looking at gas fees.
Dude, it went insane.
I'm shocked
today.
I didn't spend more gas, but my gas fees in ETH, I was like, yeah. And then we went and looked at Pranksy's account just for shits and giggles on
Just
his
to
main
compare.
account, right? That and I think it was close to 200 ETH in gas fees. I was like, that's
pretty
really funny.
insane.
So, but just to summarize, everyone be cautious,
Yeah.
be mindful and have fun first and foremost. Enjoy yourselves this weekend. It's Friday.
Yeah, but
Woo! Non-Fungible Fridays. So we're gonna cut it back.
Also be careful.
I just wanted to. yes, be careful. But
'Cause a lot
I
of
did
these-
want to drop that in.
yeah, they look
Because a
interesting.
lot of these
but
projects
they,
we're reviewing today are no, not all of them.
some of them.
Yeah,
We're just touching
Not
on
all
them.
of
These are just projects that happen to be like relevant
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
So, like anything, you have to be wary of what the motives are behind the team. and
Yeah,
how
always just
everything's-
be cautious. That's
yeah,
all.
going.
But also have some fun.
Yeah, of course. Like at the end of the day, it's your money to spend.
Yeah.
Use what
We can't tell you what to do with
you
it.
know. Do your own
You and
research.
He has this autopilot to Cool Cats. I just saw Cool Cats flash on the screen.
I always have Cool Cats. What are you talking about? If we didn't talk about it, there's a Cool Cats Ghost collab. I'm gonna shout it out now because I love Cool Cats.
Oh, that's funny. And we
And
pulled
that
up the
is gonna be
website that looks
crazy.
very similar to Cool
Yeah,
Cats.
they just
doesn't
gave
it?
out the Lucky Cat today, which was like a unknown cat. I think there was 9 of them. It's an insanely valuable cat. They just gave it out to the community. It was accidentally minted by the Cool Cats on the day of minting, and they just gave it out to someone at random today. And it was someone who's actually pretty active in the Discord and stuff. So it was really cool.
So I'm going to respond here really quickly to Gary in the chat. Yeah, those goblins do look cool. Another non-maker, but the team is not. Oh, but the team is not anonymous. Okay.
Yeah.
And then interesting game theory on the goblins to burn or hold. Yeah. I always love when there's that call to action, right? That the developers or the team puts together where it forces the owners to make a decision. I think that's really cool. I hope more projects adopt things
Yeah.
like that,
And we'll see how that plays for them. Hopefully they do well.
certain strategies in that. All right, so let's pull up.
What are you on?
Got it.
Reckless Whales?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Reckless Whales.
So I this is literally for Gary. He mentioned it, and I went to their site. And if you're familiar with Cool
The
Cats,
first word out of his mouth was, "This is Cool Cats.
Yeah.
Like, this looks identical."
I mean, their
the
success
whales.
is going to inspire people. So
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So the whales have different background colors. I think there's different types of whales or whatever, different rarity scores. Like if you scroll down and if you've seen the Cool Cats website,
So they got dolphins on the first. Is
yeah,
that
the
a
first tier, I
gouged
think.
eye?
So their
Yep,
tiers are
gouged
based
eye.
on weight. So the bigger the whale, the more rare.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Give me that 7777.
Yeah, like who will be the biggest whale?
Or did I say too many sevens?
So you kind of go down, and they do give proceeds towards an ocean wildlife like nonprofit,
That's cool. Hey, I
but-
like that 7.
but
7%
it's
of
only
all
7%. I feel like you could do more with that.
proceeds. That's true.
It's
And what's their mint cost?
I believe 0.035. Am I
0.035.
correct? I think it's at the very top.
I didn't connect my wallet, so it's not, probably not.
Yeah,
gonna
I
show.
believe it's 0.035. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyways, they don't
So
really have if you got a
Discord
roadmap,
upgrades in
yeah.
the roadmap. I mean, come on.
It's like very,
get it, I
very
get it, I
standard.
get
Like this is like copy and paste almost
Yeah,
roadmap.
this almost looks like just.
I'm only mentioning it because of Gary. So Gary, you're welcome. I'm not gonna lie, the art's cool. It's good art, but we'll see what happens.
I'm not gonna lie. I like killer whales. I do.
This guy's gonna ape into the whales. Let's
No.
go.
Like, remember Big Willie?
Free
That
Willy?
movie? For free. You know what I mean? Big Willie, Free Willie,
Big
same
Willy
fucking
style.
thing.
Let's
Big
go.
Willie style. Shout out Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right.
Watched a lot of your documentation and podcasts, and I've picked up a lot of tips along the way from a lot of your content. So super grateful.
Yeah, thanks, Will Smith, for watching our channel.
No,
too.
you never know who's watching. Let's share this.
No, I got it.
Bones and Bananas next.
Oh yeah. All right.
I remember Gary bringing this to our attention in Discord, and I did look at it, but my mindset was, I'm saving my gas. I'm saving all ETH right now. I'm not in a spending mode at this moment on my personal side.
Yep.
Because I have a few projects I have my eye on that are post-dated. So, but we wanted to bring this
But
one
you know
to
what's
light.
fun about this one is it was free.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing. It
Well,
was free to mint as long as you paid your gas fee.
7,500 of them were free. The last 2,500 they sold.
Okay.
I believe I don't know what the price was. Gary will probably say it somewhere in chat. But it's some bananas. They've got different rarities, different art and stuff. Actually, they don't look bad. This is actually my first time really seeing the art. We just wanted to kind of touch on them
bananas.
Any spoiled bananas? There's like one that you could slip on.
Like a spotted one,
cartoon.
like
it's got the brown
prime
spots.
for banana bread banana.
I think this guy's hungry.
Well, I used to make a lot of banana bread, and some of the best bananas are right when they're all spotted with really, really dark brown, almost black spots. You would think it's bad, but it's really not, because once you peel it off, it's perfect.
We're gonna have a
Perfect
cooking
mush.
channel with Marcelo.
So what's funny is before, like when I was stuck in that IT mindset and just tunnel vision, I was gonna start a cooking show. I love to cook.
I still think you should do it.
Taste buds go crazy.
Vegan-
What can
vegan
I, like,
chef
There's a
curry.
lot of ways to describe it, but I've never had anybody like, yeah, I've made some bad meals, or I burnt something, but
Oh, he's
you know,
burnt rice for sure.
yeah, shit, we'll have to do something. I'm gonna get back in the groove of things. I make this really killer vegan. It's all vegan. I ordered some cultures from France, but it's a vegan brie based out of cashews that you soak overnight, blend them together with a unique concoction, let it ferment and bubble up, form them.
Look at
And
this.
put them in my cheese
We're going
cave.
to full
Gotta
food
flip
talk.
them every day.
know-
I repurposed a fridge down to a certain humidity and temperature just to act as that cheese cave. Yeah, I need to get back into that. I think. Shit, I miss that cheese is so delicious because I miss eating cheese. Like I'm a cheese person.
Oh, I love cheese.
From back in the
Cheese is the
before I
best.
went-
Shout out
before I went
Manchego.
plant-based.
If you're watching our YouTube video, Manchego cheese, pecorino cheese, shout you out.
We probably should have just switched that scene back to us.
Whatever.
whole time.
No, it's fine. I mean, we were
Yeah.
gonna finish talking about bananas real
Yeah.
quick, anyways.
We got sidetracked right there.
No,
So
we
welcome to
did.
BitmonkeyTV.
We did. We did. Marcelo just took us on a grand journey.
It's Friday.
He was inspired
It's
by the
Friday.
bananas.
Yeah. I should have
and he
been
just
pulling
went
up
off.
pictures of French brie across that whole thing. So let's go down here. Ooh, I like how the team.
Look at, they're showing themselves.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Real name withheld. That's cool.
Yeah.
I respect
Um,
that. At least
the
you're,
biggest thing-
connecting Twitter and all that.
Yeah, the biggest thing that stands out for me from the launch is that they sold out with 7,400 unique users, because I think that you were limited to one free banana.
Yeah.
So that almost like is going to
It
guarantee you the
forces the
unique
hand. right?
users. Yeah. But it's still an interesting statistic, generally the more people that hold your NFT and art, the more action you're going to get, and hopefully your floor will rise.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
Cool.
Anyways, that's it for Bones and Bananas.
Next
And-
project I want to shout out is Avastar.
Yeah. I know nothing about
I'm pretty
this. This is all
sure
Marcelo.
that within the next day, I'm not sure if you can grab any more of these. I'm not going to hook up my wallet to test because I disconnected it on purpose. But they are kicking off, if I'm not mistaken, some type of breeding here very, very soon. And there is a countdown I want to pull up. Who sent me that countdown? Somebody sent me that. I think it was Gary. Shout out Gary. Let's go look at Jimmy's profile here, because I have a feeling there's a watch somewhere around here. But for those who aren't familiar, I think this is some fan art. Yeah. But it's an interesting project. If you haven't gotten one yet and it's before that countdown, I suggest snagging two for shits and giggles and breeding them and see what happens. Did you snag any?
Avastars?
Yeah.
No,
I'll send
this
it
is
to you.
before my time.
Okay. I think I got like 10 or 20
I'm
of those
still
in
like a
another wallet.
fledgling NFT owner. Although I,
Yeah, we'll fill your wallet.
oh yeah,
Piece
no,
by
it's,
piece.
it's we will, I will.
I will. I will help. I will help contribute. So, on other news, Crypto Slam, a Bored Ape sold for 105 ETH today. Gold
That's pretty insane.
plated with the laser eyes. Jesus. Bejesus.
That's pretty nuts. That's a sick looking ape though.
And
Not
since
gonna
this
lie.
is Non-Fungible Fridays, let's just do a brief scan of the highest sales within the past 24 hours. We got CryptoPunk 5924 for 79.25 ETH. This me bit So either Meebits are making a comeback, or there's only certain Meebits that are sought after. Or like we were talking about with FaZe introducing what's his name into the industry, people are going to go for what they like and they'll pay whatever they think is reasonable. And I think that's a great approach with any project, right? If you find value in it and don't mind paying a little bit more, do you know? As long as you're happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah, you know, it was something cool though I noticed. I mean, recently since I started, getting more NFTs, is like you're not really watching the price of Ethereum anymore. You gotta, because once Ethereum, if it drops, you're like, cool, I could buy into more NFTs. So it's kind of funny how like if the price lowers, then more entry, more people have access to NFTs. It's an easier price point for most people. So that was kind of something interesting I noticed. As we kind of progress, more and more people are going to come into this. So it's kind of nice not even having to worry about Ethereum, really. It's a wonderful thing. What are you trying to do?
I saw you.
Oh, yeah, I know, right. I know. We'll figure out the commands.
Interesting. I think we got to make the mod of stream, but yeah.
I think that's it for this episode.
Well, hold on. Let me double check, make sure there wasn't one more that we had in here. All right,
we're pumping the brakes.
So Punk's comic.
That's right.
We're going to pull up the yesterday at 4:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is also 7:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They did what's called the snapshot of all the wallets so that they know who's eligible to claim a mint pass for the Meta Hero launch coming within this next week. You should be hearing more information through the rest of the weekend. Best place to stay updated, go hit up their Discord. You can hit up our Discord as well, punkscomic.com. But I wanted to showcase them because it's, they inspired our project a lot, Monkey Bites. The economics behind it, I mentioned it in that white paper. So I really, really wanted to give the spotlight on this because, these avatars have long-term utility. Or that's what they're aiming for, right? Very similar to that Avas or Ava, right? Avas. They're doing something similar where they're going to build out their own world. Yep. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no,
right? But that's more long term, right?
Yeah, they've been talking about a game too.
Yeah, so
like a battling game.
I want to shout them out. So for all those Punks Comic owners who own Punks Comic, make sure you go claim that. It's going to be 0.08.
Also, shout out Chris Wall because that art is amazing.
Yeah,
dude,
shout out Chris Wall.
If you don't follow Chris Wall on Twitter, do yourself a favor. Yeah, we're gonna show you his page. This guy's an amazing artist. He's done the only the first one that comes to mind is he's like a Marvel artist. But if you just kind of scroll down and check out some of his work and what he's done, dude, he's insane. His work is so good. I guess there was like a portfolio day on Twitter where everyone kind of shares their stuff. There you go.
It's pretty rad. Oh.
Oh, you're not even showing it. Jesus.
One of those days.
Marcelo's
I know, I'm fired. Jesus. I am fired. So going back, Punk's Comic, punkscomic.com.
Oh, we weren't even showing
we weren't even showing it. So, but we're on the same topic. We're on the same topic.
Okay,
Thanks for bearing with us.
Go to some of his art. Jesus Christ.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's all good. Good. What were you just on?
I was right
here.
There
we go. Yeah. Go into... if you just go to his Twitter. Go to his Twitter page.
Oh, did he create this? So this
he drew that.
We brought this up in a previous episode about those who aped into the project before it was ready to go public, right? They were rewarded with one of these. So I think that's pretty sweet.
Beanie Ape,
right?
Here, go back to his Twitter because he just shared some of his profile on his page. Go down just.
You say just a touch.
There, wait. Wait. I think you just passed it. There.
This one here?
Yeah, click this. Some really sick work that he's done.
Wow.
Like, look at how clean that is. This is sick. Look at it.
Wow.
Oh, man. His work is just so bold. The colors are sick. Lighting is amazing. That was just it. That's
pretty amazing. Wow.
But
shout out Chris Wall.
He has a huge body of work. So if you want to check out his work,
we'll make sure we put everything in the comments.
Oh yeah.
Of YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube we'll have all these links. All right. Are we all set?
I think we're all set. Yeah. I was just
close
making sure.
out.
45 minutes in. Thanks for tuning in today,
Yeah.
bearing with those technical difficulties.
Yeah,
We had to restart. We really appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
My name is Marcelo,
I'm Scott.
and thanks for tuning in BitmonkeyTV. Hope you have a great
Yeah.
Friday and have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Catch you
Enjoy.
Monday.
Later, guys.
Peace.